package.
Hey everybody, it's Ryan. Welcome back to How Farms Work. We are in the truck and we are headed to Monroe because we're going to a place to pick up something that's going to be a huge help. Hannah's with us today.
Hello.
So the thing in question that we're going to get is a forestry mulcher. I know you guys have been watching me for a while and have been watching me, rather struggle with the brush mower, trying to take out some of the things that I'm taking out with it. It can handle it, but I feel like I'm rattling the thing apart, especially since the motor keeps shaking so bad that the screws pretty much keep falling out of it. And there's nothing inherently wrong with the mower itself. It's just that's how much stuff I'm trying to take down with it. It does the job, but it is harsh on it. So kind of what the game plan here is to go get a forestry mulcher and use it for however long I need to use it so that I can do the things that I want to do, and then spin around and sell it whenever I'm done with it, whether it's in a year or 3, depending on how fast I can do the things that I want to do out in the pasture. So roughly I would say 60% of the 120 acres worth of pasture out at my place are wooded, and there's a lot of thorn bushes. I struggle with the trees. The big thing with the trees is getting around them. So I feel like a mulcher will really help because I'll be able to set it down on the ground and it can chip away at all those stumps and eat them up and get the ground kind of mellowed out. So Hannah, take a guess at how much this forestry mulcher is.
I don't even know what it looks like.
Just take a guess. It goes on the JCB, so take a guess.
Oh my gosh, it's
Wild
gonna
guess.
be like $25,000.
What?
Wait, you said it was expensive.
Dude, that is exactly how much it costs.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I know. I told you were gonna
Have a cow?
Yeah, basically.
Oh my goodness sake. $25,000? How much did you buy that mower for? Like 4?
The mower was $3,600 is what I paid for it.
Oh yeah, so 4.
Yeah.
Oh goodness.
Yeah, it's stupid ridiculous.
How used is this mulcher?
It's used, but it should be in good enough condition. Like brand new, they're talking 40-some thousand. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know you were meant to be when your wife asked you if you can swing into Sloan's. I know you have different reasons, but
we can see what they got. I'm glad I'm not the only one who struggles with the hydraulic couplings. You got it.
we just got home with the new FECON head. This model is a Bullhog, they call them. I'm not too familiar with the differences between them, but I was recommended by someone that I've been talking to about it. His name is Colton Tekolst. I'm sorry if I totally butchered that, but I want to give you a shout out because Colton's really been helping me out as far as telling me, what to watch out for in these heads. My current game plan with this is to use it for what I need it for and then spin around and sell it. This isn't, something that I'm planning on keeping around unless I do custom destruction with it. But for right now, I'm just gonna plan on using it for whatever I want to do around here. I have polycarbonate, a polycarbonate windshield on order that's going to be coming in. It's going to get installed at the same time as the right hand glass on the cab of the JCB, and it needs to be at least 1/2 inch thick to protect against anything that gets slung out by it. And I'm going to be perfectly honest, this FECON head, it scares the crap out of me. I'm kind of on the fence about running it, just because I've heard, you know, stories about how far these things can launch debris, and you know, I'm just kind of really skeptical about running one, just because of the whole safety thing. I don't recommend anybody who, if you see any of my videos, I don't recommend you just go out, buy one of these heads and plan on going out and doing destruction with it. Make sure that you take the proper safety precautions to make sure that nothing bad happens. I did a little test run to make sure that it will chip away at stuff, and I just pushed it up against one of the stumps here, real nice and slow, and it started to bite into it. I'm thinking about possibly calling around and seeing if I can get a screen for the front of the JCB to help protect me from any debris. Well, I gotta say, the curiosity is killing me, so I'm gonna take the mulcher out and just take it for a test run. I'm gonna keep it nice and low to the ground. We'll wanna make absolutely sure that nothing comes back at the cab, because I am kind of scared to run this thing to an extent. However, I wanna make sure that it's gonna run and I don't need anything else, any other parts. All the hoses in good, the couplers are fine. I want to make sure that I'm going to be able to mulch when I want to mulch. I don't want to be waiting on the polycarbonate front window and just to find out that I got to wait another week or two for the parts to come in for the mulcher head. So I'm going to take it out, you know, keep it real low to the ground. I'm not going to do anything crazy. I'm just going to go maybe out around the field. I might take it down. There's a couple places with lighter brush that I can think of down the pasture that I could do, but I don't have a lot of time this morning. Hopefully when I get back tonight, I'll have some time to run it. But I don't have a lot of time to do a whole lot of the mulching thing right now. And I'm not sure if I'm gonna have any time in the next week or two here to do it. So I wanna get everything squared away so that it's ready to go when I wanna go. And you guys probably won't notice the difference. I mean, maybe in the next video or two, I will be showing this mulching some more. But I'm gonna wait until I get the polycarbonate front window put in. They're gonna put that window in at the same time as the side window so that everything's kosher. So what do you say we head out and fire this thing up? I might go around the outside of the field along the fence line back there. It's a pretty bad spot for downed trees. It honestly might not be a bad spot for this, just to start and test it out. Well, I think I did a pretty good job here. I didn't want to get too close to the fence because I am not wrapping a wire up in that mulcher on the first day of running it. But it could have pretty easily leveled that completely off. I'm looking forward to using it on some of the other areas that are more open. Once I get more comfortable using it, I imagine I can probably work a little bit faster, and I know the capabilities of the mulcher after pushing them a little bit. But I think it's gonna work all right. There is a slight vibration in it when I put on the high flow, and I haven't been running it at full RPMs. I imagine I can be. I'm just kind of getting used to it at first until I really give her the beans. I'm just kind of taking it easy and taking it slow, but it seems like it's doing a really good job at finishing things off. The nice thing about this is you hit it, even if you have to hit it a couple times to really grind up the stumps and those logs, once you clear it off, you're done. You know, there's no going back and being like, oh man, I got all these stumps that I can't drive around. It's over and done with. If I had more time, I'd do a better job at cleaning this corner of the field out, but I'm out of time for right now. But I'm gonna try to come back later and get it done. I'm all done for the day. I'm gonna have some more footage on this thing coming soon, so be sure to stay tuned. Did everything that I wanted to do today. Today I did a lot of areas that I've already hit with the brush mower. And the reason being is because my logic is, you know, if something's wrong with the mulcher and something goes wrong with it, I'm gonna want to have hit the places that I've already hit with the brush mower where I was forced to stop, because the mulcher can take on basically anything on the ground. There's some hardwoods that you basically can't at all, at least with the teeth that are on it, mulch up. You can break into the sides of them, you know, try to break them down, expose the surface of them a little bit, and it seems to work pretty good at doing that for some of the extremely larger ones. But I'm happy with it so far. I mean, I think it runs pretty good. As far as what my thoughts are on it, kids, cover your ears because there's some bad words coming up. It's heckin' sweet. Really though, this thing is awesome. I don't know how much, you know, many acres I covered today or whatever. I basically just went around the entire outside of the paths, and I pushed areas in and broke up logs that have stopped me in the past with the brush mower. So basically, you know, up to 8-inch trees, if you just point the JCB in a direction, it's gonna go. There's no stopping. Even logs on the ground, I mean, that's the biggest thing with the brush mower. I just couldn't process those logs that were blocking me from pushing into the woods anymore. And that's a lot of it. I mean, there's a lot of good laying ground out there. It's just, it's all covered with brush, and its access is cut off by those downed trees. I basically need to quit now because, I mean, I was working down by the fence line. I don't want to go through it accidentally. So it really didn't throw back as much stuff as what I had thought it would. It seemed like, for the most part, it was pretty well tamed. So yeah, that's gonna be it for this video. I'll be sure to keep you guys updated on how things go from here. I'm sure I'm gonna be doing some more with the mulcher here in short notice. So once I get the glass in, I should be pretty well ready and set to go. So anyway, that pretty much brings this video to a wrap. I'm gonna take this back to the farm. With that, thanks for watching, guys. Be sure to check out all of our other videos. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and be sure to follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and Snapchat. All how farms work. And with that, I'll see you next time.